everyone! So today I have put on one of my least comfortable outfits just for you so I can make some Valentine's Day chocolate. So I'm actually going to be dedicating each bag I make of chocolate to one of my patrons on Patreon, or past patrons who were a part of the Super Kat, Ultimate Kat, or Producer Kat tiers, since those are like my high tiers, and I want to do something special for anyone who has contributed to those at all. So yeah, let's get started. So I have my bowls set out here, and I'm going to be melting down this big boy from Trader Joe's. This is the Pound Plus milk chocolate bar. Sponsor me. So yeah, I'm going to be using this as like my base chocolate. I'm going to be adding some different flavorings and stuff. And I also have some white baking morsels just to make the chocolates look a little more interesting. These don't taste as good as the Trader Joe's chocolate, so that's mostly for like decoration. I feel like my maid persona would be like the chaotic maid, like you never know what's gonna happen. Is she gonna drop something? Is she gonna draw something horrible on your omurice and ketchup? Who knows? It's a mystery. That's the fun of chaotic maid. I'm so sorry for this. Alright, so let's get started with our big chocolate bar. I'm just gonna break him up on the counter. Kind of just... Here, got it. That's probably good. Then I'm gonna open it up. Oh, look at all that chocolate. See, part of the reason that I'm dedicating these to like fans is because it makes it seem slightly less pathetic that I am probably just gonna eat 90% of this by myself over the next week. Okay, so I'm going to break up the chocolate into bowls. Just distribute it throughout. Maybe, please. I can't do this. Okay, just going from the side. Shake a good amount of these in there and save the rest for later. I probably really will not use this entire bag, even for this much chocolate, because I know, like, I'm fine with white chocolate, but this white chocolate is not the best quality. I didn't, like, get Ghirardelli chips or anything. I'm gonna put this away. Alright, so now that we have all of our little bowls filled with chocolate, I love how I'm doing this like a tutorial. There's no real tutorial part of this. Don't do what I do. Really don't do it. I am just going to melt each of these in the microwave. Make sure you melt your chocolate on half power. Don't be like me, because sometimes I forget to do that, and then you can't use your chocolate, so that would be sad. Alright, so now that we've got our 5 bowls of melted chocolate, I'm going to add some flavoring to a couple of the milk chocolate bowls to give us some variety. For this one, I'm going to put in a little bit of orange extract, so I can get it open. It smells really good. Just like a few drops. I don't know. Alright, let's taste. It needs more orange. Alright, so we've got this one to the right amount of orange. So I need something to remind me which one that is. Where's my tape? So for this one, we're going to do a coffee flavor. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of coffee in there. I should not attempt to pour this in, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hopefully that's enough. And we'll just pour myself a cup. And it might be worth noting I brewed this like pretty strong to get the flavor. This does not look right. I don't know what's happening there. Hopefully it sets back up. So I think the problem with the coffee one is I added too much liquid, so for my next addition, we are using Carolyn's Irish Cream. It's not Bailey's because this is cheaper. So I'm gonna just add a teaspoon of this and then see how it goes. I love Irish cream so much, so I had to like try to add a little something to this chocolate. Oh, it smells so good. This one's getting really thick too, but better than the coffee one. Okay. Okay, this one's actually hardening because the Irish cream I think was too cold. So I'm gonna have to put this back in the microwave and hope I don't burn it. So for this last bowl of the white chocolate, I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of imitation vanilla because I'm cheap. So it's like a drop or two to add a little bit of flavor, but not like mess with the color too much, I hope. Alright, so now that our chocolate is flavored, I guess, or at least some of it is. Some of it, I don't know what happened, but I'm going to take the molds and put the chocolate in them now. I have some hearts and some lips and some little roses, so lots of fun shapes. And I'm going to put the white chocolate into a Ziploc bag and then cut off the corners so that I can kind of pipe it in there. Okay, I'm going to pipe in some of the white chocolate. I don't know why this chocolate ended up so thick. I really have no idea. Alright, now I'm going to fill these with the orange chocolate. Let's try that first. So the lips tray basically used all the orange chocolate. I'm just gonna put these in the refrigerator, and those look really weird, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator and let them chill down. Alright, so now we're going to try some of this kind of messed up coffee chocolate. I'm gonna use the spatula to kind of press it in there and just hope it hardens. This kind of molds like a dough, which is kind of scaring me. I don't think this is how you're supposed to make coffee flavored chocolate, but you know what? We are just gonna go with it and see what happens. Because bottom line, it tastes fine. So I wonder if it's just like, it's just not gonna harden correctly. That's my only worry. Alright, so now we have a tray of coffee chocolates, and I'm basically just gonna probably do the rest of these and see you when they're all hardened up. Alright, so now that I have a big batch of chocolates, there's a couple others still setting up in the freezer, but I'm just gonna work with these for now. So some of them are prettier than others, like these ones didn't set up super well, but they still set at least. So the coffee and Irish cream ones did set, just not as well as the others, so I'm just gonna do a little pattern here. Yeah. I'm gonna put these all on a plate and then write everyone's names on the tags, and it'll be super cute. This is so ugly. I'm so sorry, everyone. Now that we have a little arrangement, hopefully you can see that, I am going to be writing each person's names on these little hearts, and we will add that to this arrangement, I guess. Okay, so first we have, I'm not looking at the list right now, so I'm just trying to remember what I looked at earlier. I know we need to have Kazu on there. Here is Kazu's heart. I'm gonna stick that right here. We also have Emily. Now we're doing Zeta Flare. Zeta Flare is a member of the Super Kat Klub for contributing to the Producer Kat tier. Just like a reminder for anyone who doesn't know, if you pledge to the Producer Kat tier, or the Ultimate Kat tier, or even the Super Kat tier, any of those top 3 tiers, you actually get membership to the Kat Club for that tier forever, and you get like a little shout out on my website and special things like this, I guess. This is the first time I've really done something like this, but you know, it's fun. And now we need to do one for a Super Kat Klub member, Philip. Add those hearts. I hear the wind howling and I don't like that. I hate my windows sometimes. It like doesn't close all the way and it's always open a crack and you can just hear this howling noise. And I'm just not about it. Okay, I almost forgot someone. Oh no. I also have to put Julie on here. And where can we put Julie? We can put Julie right at the top there. Now it's all symmetrical and even, and that makes a very happy Jazi. Okay, so here's our completed little arrangement. I just thought this would be a super fun and cute way to kind of shout out my top Patreon supporters, and yeah, it's cute, I guess. So as far as my thoughts on which chocolates turned out the best, the normal chocolate obviously set up the best, but like then it just tastes like normal chocolate. I was really afraid that the coffee and the Irish cream chocolates were not going to set because they turned into a really weird texture, but they actually set fine putting them in the freezer. I think that just to be safe, I will keep the chocolates refrigerated, but they're fine. So basically, in conclusion, I appreciate every single one of my fans. If you have ever watched a video, given me a like or comment on anything, I really appreciate you. And you're all my Valentines this year, every single one of you. So yeah, I think that's enough for this video. So I'll see you next time. Bye!